What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning into another video. Like the title says, we are going to pick up our new interior leather pieces. So just as a reminder, new blue leather steering wheel, and we got replacement white leather car seats for the two front seats. Also on top of that, I did place the order for some new carbon fiber interior goodies. To continue on with the trend of me doing matte carbon fiber, I have a new gear shift and paddle shifters in matte hybrid blue carbon fiber, so those will be pretty cool. When those arrive in the mail, we will be installing all of this interior stuff together, so it kind of feels like we had a whole brand new interior. All right, so we have arrived here at Bell Lexus, and they have a few LCs outside. Especially, I want to take a look at this copper crest one because I've never seen one up close in person. Here we are. Got a nice caviar one out here. Nori green. It's a copper crest. Damn, and a white one right next to it. That's pretty nice. All right, so let's go inside and get our car parts. All right, so I have all this stuff here. Got one seat cover for the bottom. I got another seat cover for the some part. Not sure which one. Here's another seat bottom. So that other one must be the seat back. And this right here is the steering wheel, which we can actually take a look at really quick. Yes, brand new blue steering wheel, super sick. Let me get that in the sun. Awesome. Alrighty, so now back home we go. All right, you join me in my unused room where I keep car parts. So over here you can still see the virus kit, still waiting, still looking beautiful. Look at the carbon. But yeah, let's take these leather pieces out and just take a look at them. And then maybe we'll drag one over to the car to compare how the car's leather looks against this new leather. All right, so first thing we're gonna look at is the seat bottom. Look how clean that looks. Wow. I'm super excited to put these on. Putting this in is gonna make the car look just brand new all over again. And interesting enough, I think these are the heating elements on the bottom of the seat. I can't imagine what else they would be. Maybe you guys can let me know what you think they are. Because there's a plug here, but I'm not sure what this would be for. Yeah, these kind of feel metal. So that's interesting. I didn't think the heating element would look like that if that is the heating element. So yeah, let's run over to the car and take this piece and compare it to what's in the car right now. All right, so just looking from back here, the leather actually doesn't look too far different of a color. This one's just a little brighter, but these seats aren't cleaned right now. So I'm thinking if I clean them, they'll look very, very close to this, which is really cool because that means that the white still shines bright even after somebody who didn't take care of the leather had this car for years. So that's pretty awesome. I would think that that means the leather's pretty durable. Yeah, so just again, we do have leathers for these bolsters with this paint rubbed off, and this seat cover is gonna replace the driver's side or the passenger side. Both of them have cracks in it, so that's what we're gonna be trying to fix. Let's go take a look at the other parts. Yeah, so you can see on my current steering wheel, I don't know what the previous owner was doing, but all those little black marks around the perforations, or whatever those are called, is just leather removed, and you'll see some right there too between the stitching. So yeah, it just goes up the entire steering wheel. And no matter how much I scrub this with like cleaner, one, it always strips off paint. So I don't know why the blue dye is coming off that easy. It doesn't on the seats or any other part of the leather in this car. And it never becomes unshiny. So for comparison, this is how it should look. Have the dry look on it. Not be missing leather on the stitching. And no leather missing on those little holes on it. So yeah, I'm super excited to put this on, and it's gonna look super sick with the matte blue carbon fiber paddle shifters that I'm gonna put on the car. All right, so this portion here is the seat back with the bolsters. So it's not the portion that goes in the middle, it's the portion that holds the bolsters and the actual back of the seat. So on the car, the back of the seat is blue, and I'll show you guys that right now. And this, so there's the blue on the back. And then the bolster itself is here. This white part would be the bolster. And then this blue part would be the side that wraps around towards the back. So that's pretty cool to see. And once again, I'm guessing these are the heating elements. We have another plug right here. And it looks like there are clips as well. So that's interesting. Here are the zippers for the back. Got 2 zippers. Man, how cool, man. I'm super excited to put these on. Super excited. Oh, you know what? While we're at it, before we end this video, let's take a look at the price list. So, steering wheel, $878. These two are probably the seats. Yeah, these are the seat portions that you sit on. Both of those are $886 each. And then lastly, we have the back side with the bolsters, and that was $1124. So in all, it was a little over $4,000. Next time around, I'll probably be coating these, or at least applying some type of protection to them and cleaning them off before we take them to the dealership. Once again, I am waiting for the carbon fiber paddle shifters and the carbon fiber gear knob, so we can put all of this new stuff for the interior on at the same time. And you know what? Before I let you guys go, one last look at the Varus kit. Just sitting here collecting dust. I'm just waiting on my friend to get his Lems front lip, and then we'll be good to go. This is all gonna be satin PPF'd, so it's gonna look super cool to go along with the satin PPF on the Blitz carbon fiber intake. But that is all for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.